Good morning, and welcome everyone to the December edition of the Chamber Chat.
Yes, do you like my ugly Christmas sweater
that I wore today? Oh, you win for an ugly Christmas sweater this morning. But they're popular now. I mean, I called Shan last night and I said, Shan, I need an ugly Christmas sweater. And hers actually says ugly Christmas sweater on it.
Oh,
I've got to have
that's
one.
cheating. You gotta have one.
Who knew that would come in style?
I know.
But anyway.
I love it.
Oh my goodness, before we start talking to
Yes.
all our fabulous guests.
I know, look at them all.
I know, they're so pretty this morning. Guess what?
What?
We had the best prayer breakfast ever.
I think so.
Honestly. Now, here's what happened. I sat up for like 100 people. And that included the Leadership DeKalb class. And you had to give up your seat.
And what people don't know is we had to give it up 3 times.
We kept setting our tails, knocked it out. We appreciate y'all making the sacrifice, but it was a great group.
It was a great group, and we were so glad everyone came out. It was terrific. And Catherine Pack,
she did the greatest job.
Not a dry eye in the house, and I think it's just because she spoke from the heart.
She did speak from the heart, and honestly, Judge Cook introducing her was a speech in itself. If I ever have to be introduced, Judge Cook's going to do it. Although he may not have as many nice things to say about me as he does.
Yeah, I was about to say it might have a little bit to do about Catherine.
Yeah, it could be. I hadn't thought about that.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Well, but anyway, and
I'm sure he would say lovely things about you.
I'm sure he would make up some really lovely things to say about me too. I would write my own speech and hand it to him. How about that? But anyway, back to the point. I want to say a big thank you to County Mayor Tim Striblin and the County Commission for allowing us to use the county complex.
Yes.
Works out perfectly to have the prayer breakfast there.
I love it there.
I know, I do too. And we appreciate State Representative Terry Lynn Weaver being there and Senator May Beavers. We always love having them.
Yeah.
And then, of course,
Terry Lynn did a fabulous job on the national anthem, as always.
She did. She led a prayer for us. And then Chef Jason Evans of the Inn at Evans Mill did our breakfast. He and his staff are the nicest people to work with in the world.
And not to mention the delicious food.
You can never get him. I mean, he stays calm all the time. I love that. I'm running around all crazy and he's calm. So every time I need the calm factor, I go see him. He's awesome.
It's like the duck under the water metaphor.
I'm sure that's what it is.
I'm sure he's like,
I'm sure he is.
Gotta get the biscuits out.
And, you know, we appreciate Dr. Sherwood and the Boy Scouts for coming out.
They did a fine job, didn't they?
They did a great job.
Okay, so I just have to tell a quick little story about the boys who were there. 2 of them were my sons. And they were on Thanksgiving break.
Oh, I know.
And we had something on Saturday, church course on Sunday, and then they had dentist appointments on Monday. Tuesday would have been their day to sleep in. I know. They were up at 6 a.m. to go do
I hope you bought them something really nice for that.
Not yet. Anyway. But we gave them a good attaboy for it.
Oh, attaboy. Atta Sherwood boys. There you go. We appreciate it.
But the Boy Scout troop, they did a great job.
They did. Oh, and talk about great job. Entertainment. Tamomi McDowell was there on the keyboard.
Yes.
Suzanne Slager sang the national anthem beautifully.
Right.
And then my very own assistant, Josh Isaac Melton. Oh my goodness, he knocked it out of the ballpark with that singing. He can sing.
I think they had to get a roofer out after he started singing to make sure the roof was still on.
I know, he blew the roof off.
Yep.
So anyway, and I also want to say a big thank you to our chamber president, Julia Cantrell Vanderpool. I got to remember to add that every time.
Yes.
And our board of directors. We have like the greatest group, don't we?
They sold tickets and they did all sorts of fabulous things
Whatever
to make
we
it
need.
a great day.
Thank you to you and the Leadership DeKalb class of 2015.
Not one thing spilled as far as we know.
And they helped clean up, which is my favorite part. But they also led lots of prayers.
Lots of prayers and the scripture. And it was, we had a couple of dropout illnesses, which you just cannot prevent. But the really fabulous thing is when people step up and say, yes, I'll take over. And so we had a couple of little changes behind the scenes.
We never knew
but it all worked out.
And we finished exactly at 8 o'clock like we were supposed to. It was a miracle. It was a Christmas miracle. I tell you, it was awesome. But anyway,
great day.
Now that was a great event. We're about to start another one, but before we even talk about that, I've got a new member. I love new members.
We do.
DC Fitness. I bet that stands for DeKalb County. Reckon DeKalb County. See, DC Fitness is located at 721 South Congress Boulevard.
I was going to say don't quit, but that'd be DQ. So
yeah, that'd be DQ. Yeah. Then they make you think of ice cream. That's a good thing he didn't do that.
That's good.
DC Fitness. And it's right next to Food Line.
Yes.
Easy to find.
I love that the space is being used. It's
I know,
great to have
but
it filled
you want to
with.
know the best part.
What?
It's 24 hour. You can go 2 in the morning, any day, 7 days a week.
Because you know I exercise at 2 in the morning.
I mean, if you wake up at 2 and can't sleep, you might as well go work out.
Actually, we have lots of businesses that have different shifts, and I'm sure that there are people who get off work at odd hours, and that would be fabulous.
I know. And it's $30 a month for the first 300 members, and the members are getting way up there, so you better hurry. Yeah. And then it's going to be $35 after that, but just to add a family member is only $10.
Yeah.
And then teachers, police, fire volunteers, nurses, and military get an additional $5 off a month.
Oh,
so
that's great.
Just call Will Frazier at 615-215-2626, or you can go to the DC Fitness Facebook page, send him a message, and he'll sign you right up. And then we're going to have a ribbon cutting for them next Tuesday, December the 9th. That's Shan's birthday at 10 a.m. Shan, we're meeting at 10 a.m. at DC Fitness for your birthday.
We're going to get on the elliptical for Shan's birthday.
That's right.
It's great presents.
Oh, presents. I didn't think about that.
You're
We'll let her hold the
Shan.
big scissors or something. Yeah. Oh, and then, you know, one of my other favorite things, Milestone Awards.
Milestone Award. We love these.
Well, it means somebody's been in business a long time.
Yes.
Tenneco celebrated 20 years of business in Smithville. They have over 400 employees. That's huge.
And they're expanding.
And they're expanding, I know. Now, if you ever wondered, what do they do at Tenneco? They make exhaust systems for cars and light duty trucks. So anyway, Chrysler, Nissan, Toyota, and GM, I think. Yeah.
That was exhausting.
That was exhausting. And then a Sundance restaurant. I know, I heard that. You didn't even get a laugh out from our crowd here.
I know.
And then that was so cheesy. Yeah. But anyway, Sundance restaurant.
I'll think of a better one next one.
Yeah, well, let's see if you can come up with any for Sundance. They celebrated 30 years.
I love that. And I love their food. It's everything good today.
I was there yesterday. It was so good. Stop by Sundance and congratulate owner Karen Carpenter, and then have a nice meal. I love
I cannot believe it's 30 years. She does not look a day over 35.
I know. What in the world? She started really young.
Yep.
And anyway, I might have had some cheesecake yesterday. I'm not saying if I did or if I didn't, but or maybe I ate off somebody's plate that was at the table with me. But anyway, I had some. Now, Jen, this is one of your favorite things, I know, because this started, I think, as a result of one of your Leadership DeKalb classes.
Yes.
But Twana Green's here this morning. Hey,
Good morning, Twana.
Good morning.
To talk about the senior angel tree. And, you know, we think about children when we think about Christmas, but it's also, it's not only about the children.
That's right. When we were doing our leadership class, we all got to choose a project, and I never thought that the one that I picked would be chosen, and it's true to my heart just because my grandmother, it's just me and my dad that takes care of her. So if nobody was there to help her throughout the year, and at Christmas time especially, we have seniors that are in the nursing home or even out, you know, on their own that don't have family or that live off from here. So to me, not only does the children need to be thought about, but our seniors in this county, it needs to be thought about because they want to have Christmas too. So it's really true to my heart, and so we have kept this up. This makes our 5th year doing this, and we have 3 different trees this time. We've been able to go to DeKalb County Florist and Creative Styles and JJ's at Headlines. And they have this has been a wonderful year. We have 3 tags left at DeKalb County Florist. Rhonda said she has a few left there, and JJ has a few left there. So I would love to see all of these gone. And today. And all the gifts have to be returned back to your locations by next Friday. It's been a success for us, and it's enjoyable for us every year. Now, we may be at the last minute trying to pull everything together, but it always works out. And NHC has been wonderful to work with and allow us to be able to do that and to see the looks on their faces when you watch them open their gifts. It's just wonderful. It's priceless. So it's been a great program for me, and I hope to continue it. We just do it on our own. We don't ask. We do have a couple of charities, I think, that's actually give us donations over the last couple of years, but it's pretty much based on just going and getting the tags and bringing the gifts back, and we make sure that everybody's taken care of. But it's been a wonderful thing, and I love it.
So it's pretty simple to do. You just go to one of those 3 locations, pick up a name, and then you'll just bring back...
Do the shopping.
And bring back the gift to that location.
To that very location where you picked up the name. Oh, simple enough. And it's such a great blessing.
It is. It is. And I thank everyone that's actually already picked up a tag. And I know gifts are already starting to be returned. So I'm grateful. And I thank the county for helping us and getting this done.
Well, so can they call you if they need more information?
Yes.
931-235-3853.
Yes, ma'am.
So call Tawana and she'll answer any questions you got.
This is a great project. Oftentimes we think how exciting Christmas is, but for some of our seniors, the gifts that they ask for are pretty telling of the circumstances that they're in. A blanket or
we had one lady to
lotion.
ask for a baby doll one time. I think it was the first year that we actually did it. And we were able to go to watch her actually open that. And we don't know who they are, but we watched several people open gifts, and she opened a baby doll. And it was just to watch her.
There wasn't a dry.
But just for the simple things, like Jen said, they don't ask for big things. It's a blanket or lotion, or somebody may ask for a baby doll or fingernail polish. It's just little things, and they appreciate everything that they get.
Oh, so
that's a great project.
When do you have to have your gifts in by?
Next Friday.
So that date is
December 12th.
December the 12th. Okay, so get by there, get shopping, and oh, what a great opportunity.
Thanks for being here, Tawana.
Thank you for having me.
Makes me feel warm inside to know that project's going on. Thank you so much.
You.
Well, talk about a neat project coming up.
Yes.
You know? Well, an event actually.
Yes.
Christmas on the Squares tomorrow night.
Is it tomorrow night already?
December the 4th.
Woo-hoo.
It's from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. in downtown Smithville. Now, the community chorus starts at 5 o'clock, although I think we got a little bit of pre-music.
Uh-huh.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And then they'll sing a while, and then we'll have Boy Scout Troop number 347 have a flag raising around 5:25-ish. And then we'll have a candle lighting. It's going to be really sweet. And then we'll have our tree lighting. We got new trees down at the courthouse.
They're already there, so you can come by and see the beautifulness of the
not
Christmas
lit
tree,
up,
but not lit up yet.
Yeah,
that's right. That's part of it.
First time lighting them up, and then the courthouse will be having their open house. Chamber will be open, but the refreshments this year and all the goodies and the greeters from the county officials will be downstairs in the basement. We thought that space may be a little more easy for people to flow, so they'll be down in the basement. But on the main floor, the city of Smithville will be sponsoring that great photo booth again. Free photo booth.
Great.
Since me and Jen don't have our picture made much, we're going to go.
We're so shy.
Yeah, we're so shy. And so you get, like the ones like you see in the mall, the little 4 pictures. Just go, and they'll get it right on the spot. Just a few minutes, they give it to you.
That does sound like fun.
And then, of course, the city of Smithville is also providing all the great piped-in Christmas music. And then, I'm not going to tell you too much about this because she's about to be on the program here in a minute, but the Justin Potter Library activities will start at 6 p.m. and we'll let Kathy tell you all about that. And then if the weather's good, which it's going to be, of course, we'll have our inflatables outside, train ride.
It does look promising.
It does look promising. And then we'll have that. And then, of course, great Christmas shopping downtown. Great night to go shopping.
Yes.
Yeah. You get all these unique things.
Yep, you get your free little snacks and hobnobbing with the fabulous folks of the courthouse, and then you can just continue walking around and see all the fabulous folks who sell things.
Exactly. It's a perfect night. It's a win-win. So anyway, we're looking forward to that. But if you need more information, just call me at the chamber, 597-4163. And, okay, I don't know if you've heard about this, Jen. This new initiative's been started, and it actually started from a small group of women at the Smithville Cumberland Presbyterian Church, but they're spreading it to the whole county. It's called Pass It On DeKalb, and Susan Gray is here to talk about it, and it's going to be like started at the Christmas on the Square. We're going to have a little booth set up there with hot chocolate and all that, but Susan's going to tell us all about it. Hey, Susan.
Hello. Pass It On DeKalb is, like you said, is a brand new initiative that started actually Sunday in a Sunday school class. Smithville CP Church, we don't have really any true affiliation with this. This is for everyone. We're not stamping our name to it or anything. This is for the county. And basically what it is about people helping people. We've all heard of random acts of kindness or paying it forward, and that's basically what this is. We've all had experiences where people have helped us randomly without any desire of a thank you or any sort of
just monetary
gift. Thank you.
Yeah.
And that's basically what this is. And I myself have had experiences like this growing up where random bags of groceries show up on our front porch just so we don't go hungry for the week. And that's kind of what this is. Maybe not on that grand scale, but just, when you're in the line at the fast food restaurant paying for the person behind you just because you can, just to show them some kindness. And we're going to have, like Suzanne said, we're going to be at the square on tomorrow for Christmas in the Square, and we're going to have handing out hot cocoa. I know it's probably not going to be that cold, but even if you don't want hot cocoa, come by and see us. We're going to have cards to pass out, and the idea is to have these cards, and when you do something, when you pay for the person's breakfast or lunch behind you, give that card to the cashier to give to that person so that they can pass it on to someone else. And our hope is that it'll get publicized and out there more so that people be encouraged to do this. We're so busy in our lives, and our lives are wrapped up in ourselves, and this is a way to kind of step outside of ourselves and look at other people and just love one another, basically.
Look for opportunities to do nice things for other people.
Do nice things. Go to the
Look, you crying is making me cry. Oh, that's a beautiful thing. What a great...
and you got a website.
We have a website. It's passidondecalb.com. We also have a Facebook page launched. And like I said, this started Sunday, so this is
It's amazing.
It's been a whirlwind.
Well, you can tell it's spirit-led then.
Oh, yes, it is. It was laid on someone's heart, and it's just exploded. So we go to the website. The idea is, go to Facebook. If you have someone do something nice for you, post it on the Facebook page and just get the word out. And no one's getting anything in return. Like I said, we don't want our name stamped on this. No one wants recognition for it. We want it to become an individual thing that we do on a daily basis.
Well, it's a beautiful reminder to help us to remember to just look for those. It can be small things. Some of the smallest things, just somebody sending a little sweet note saying, I'm thinking of you, or saying a little prayer for you, something, when and it's just right when I needed it. Those just mean the world. It doesn't even have to cost a lot.
Yeah. Just a genuine, hi, how are you?
Yeah, a hug every now and then. Yeah. But, and I think it's so neat to be able to go on Facebook and say, guess what somebody did for me today? And I think that's just going to spread good cheer all over the place, Jen.
Yep, I do too. That sounds great.
Thanks, Susan. And we look forward to seeing you on Thursday night.
Absolutely.
Well, let's see. I want to remind everybody that the DeKalb Retired Teachers Luncheon is going to be December the 4th at 11:30 at Northside Elementary, sponsored by First Bank. And they're going to have a Christmas Carol sing-along led by the talented Susan Hinton.
She is fabulous, and I'm sure that's going to be a hoot. I bet that'll be a lot of fun.
It is always a hoot when you're with Susan. And then they're going to have their annual auction to raise money for the DeKalb County Retired Teachers Association Scholarship Fund. So they're there to have a good time and have a good cause.
Yeah, that's right.
And then, wonder what we're going to talk about next, Jen.
Vicki King, I thought I'd never see you again. So good to see you. Wow, you retired.
She can't retire, apparently. I don't know. We're going to get the word this morning. And Angel Wood.
The last time you were here on the show, you were saying, you'll never see me again. I'm retiring.
I know. I did say that, didn't I? I didn't mean it.
Well, it's our blessing today.
She was waiting to get her
see both of you.
face shot here on the front cover of the Candy Fork Cookbook. Look at that. Is that awesome or what? Well, tell us all about the open house coming up at Katy Fork.
Well, we're excited. It's Christmas not only at our headquarters in McMinnville, but here at our office in Smithville. And let me set the record straight. Yes, I am retiring. I am retiring at the end of the month. I have 28 days left.
Oh, she's counting. But not that anyone's counting.
No one's counting. I have it on my phone as a countdown. Angel's with me today, Angel Wood, and she's assuming my duties and taking my position, and we're very excited. This is my last Christmas open house and her first. And so we're just really excited. There's a lot of exciting things going on for us at Candy Fork Electric. Our Christmas open house is tomorrow night Thursday, December the 4th, from 3 to 6 p.m. at the Cooperative's office here in Smithville.
Well, I collect cookbooks. Is that going to be available?
The cookbooks are going to be available. This is my last one to author.
Oh.
And it's the 24th edition of our cookbook.
I think I only have about 15. I may need to check to see which ones I'm missing.
Well, let me tell you, the most sought after cookbooks I've found by talking to everyone. We started this program in 1991. That was my first cookbook. So 91, 92, and 93 are the most sought after cookbooks. So if the ladies and gentlemen that are listening out there today, if you have one of those, hang on to it.
Yeah,
Because,
it'll be worth money.
I had a lady in McMinnville. A lady in McMinnville found out that another lady attending our Christmas open house had one of those, and she needed it to complete her collection. So she tried to buy it from the lady. I was excited about that.
So neat.
So I took that as a compliment.
Absolutely. No, they're fabulous. They're really lots of fun.
Good. This collection of recipes this year are my favorites. What I did is I went back through all my books, pulled out my favorite recipes, put them into a collection. These are the tried and true ones, the ones that I go back to year after year. And you do get a cookbook by stopping by our office. Just stop in, visit with us. I know there's a lot going on in downtown Smithville that day. You're having your Christmas on the Square.
Yes.
And so our open house is from 3 to 6. We do have refreshments. You get to sample some of the recipes. We do have door prizes, and we would just love to have you come by and visit with us. But most of all, this will be my last Christmas open house here in DeKalb County. Come by and make it special for me.
Absolutely. And it works out really good because they can go visit with you guys for a while and then come over to Christmas on the Square. It works out perfectly, right?
Works out perfectly.
Well, and I think it's great that Caney Fork Electric does this for all of their customers. It's a great organization, and we appreciate having electricity at our houses, and so this is great that you all open the doors and have this every year.
Well, we're really looking for, we do enjoy it. We love providing it not just for our members, but for the community in general. You certainly don't have to be a member to come by and participate in this, but it's just something that Angel and I, we really enjoy. And I do love to talk. So come by and visit.
It's a good fit. Having a party.
Come by and visit with us. Once again, just one more time, tomorrow night, December the 4th, from 3 to 6 at the Cooperative office here in Smithville.
Well, Vicki, you have always been such a joy to work with, and we look so forward also. Angel, I can already tell we just love her too.
Thank you.
And
I'm very blessed.
We're glad to be working with you too. I know, really.
Teacher.
That is so true. But anyway, good to have y'all this morning.
Thank you. It's great to be here.
Oh, and Jen, I think we can probably get you a book early. I couldn't wait.
Let's take care of that.
Yeah, we'll take care of that right now.
Let's show that one more time.
Yeah, that was an awesome cover. Oh my goodness, thanks girls. Okay, Jen, you know what? We're starting a new community theater.
Yes.
I wonder, but I don't know that much about it. I wonder how we can find out about that.
Oh, Josh!
Josh is here.
Yeah, I'm right here.
Josh Isaac Melton himself. I tell you what, it is. I don't know that everybody knows this, but he works at the chamber now, and it is the biggest blessing. Let me tell you. And if I ever get down and out or stressed, I can just say, Josh, sing one of your songs, and then he can just start singing. No, he actually starts laughing at me.
Yeah,
but anyway, it's
just
potential.
like that.
Yeah, just like that. That's what he does.
Laughs at you. But Josh is multi-talented, not just in social media and taking fabulous photographs and singing, but he's also in charge of directing and even writing a new production that's coming up December 12th.
That's right. We're really excited. This is kind of like a 3-year in the making type thing. We've been working on community theater. And this is actually our kickstart to the community theater. I talked with the mayor, and basically we will start next week. It's the 12th. It's called Bethlehem Birthday Bash. And you can get your tickets the 12th, and the show's at 6:30, and the 13th you can come either at noon, 12:30, or also there's a performance that night at 6:30.
Awesome.
And I tell you, we're getting calls constantly, Josh. You're going to be sold out pretty soon. I've got a feeling.
Well, that's what we're hoping for. We've got over 40 in the cast, and it's just a big production of music, fun. It's back in the 50s. Were y'all y'all wasn't in the 50s, sorry. But
yeah, I was.
But
thanks for reminding me.
And I love my boss, by the way.
He gets in trouble about the age thing all the time.
No, that's a good thing. He's complimenting you, saying
yeah.
that you weren't in the 50s.
Yeah, you were.
If you weren't, that means that you look so young.
I know, look so young.
But food tickets are $15,
Yeah.
and the fabulous Donna Hendricks is catering, and or you can just show up in any of those shows and pay $10 to watch the show.
You know what I love? I love seeing people that I know in the play.
Yes.
I think that's the fun part.
I think so too, and
I think the fun part is having a good production, but it's even better when it's the people you know, and it's a great production, which we know this will be.
And I'm really excited because there's so many people already been coming around saying, when's auditions, you know, and so in January we will be doing the auditions for everyone. I think I see 3 stars sitting here at the table.
Oh.
Well, you know what my middle name is, right? That's the only way I'm a star. My middle name is actually Star, but
that's right.
That's the only way I will live. We will see what your middle name is, Shan.
But this is great. So, so the production itself is a musical. It's Christmas themed.
Yes.
Set in the 50s.
Yes.
And it's meant to be a good time.
Yes.
But with a great message.
Yes, it's got a great message to it, and it's so funny. We've been practicing. I actually play a nerd in the 50s.
Really? I would have
Now
never
this
known
I
that
have
picture on the
to
poster.
see.
Oh my goodness! Have you seen his picture on the poster? It's awesome.
It's fabulous.
Oh my goodness. Well, anyway, we're looking forward to it, and yeah, we got to sell it out. So call the chamber. I got calls yesterday, Josh. Even Representative Pody's office called and said we got to have tickets, and I said, well, call and let me know how many. So anyway,
great. Yes. So get your tickets. Don't wait for the door.
Yeah.
Because if it sells out, it sells out.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. And we kind of have a feeling that that's the way it's going.
And that's what we're hoping for.
That's
so.
right.
Thanks, Josh.
Thank you.
You know, Jen, I skipped over like 5 things.
Oh, I know. It's because we were so excited about Josh.
I saw Josh, and I just,
I had to do it.
Well, anyway, the Smithville Senior Center dance is going to be, doesn't this sound fun? December the 5th at 7 p.m. at the county complex. The One-Eyed Dog is back.
Yeah, they apparently,
popular.
I wasn't there the last time, but apparently they were cutting a rug and having a fabulous time, and so they're doing it again.
Well, I tell you, they're going to try to have a dance on the first Friday every month. We'll see. And admission's only $5, so it's a bargain for a lot of fun.
Lots of fun. And, of course, that $5 goes to supporting the senior center and all their activities that they do. So it's a worthy cause for a lot of fun.
Absolutely. And Judy Redmond called me yesterday. We talked, and she said to make sure everybody knows the American Legion and Ladies Auxiliary fundraiser is going to be on the day of the Smithville Parade, Saturday, December the 6th. They're going to have super chili, crackers, dessert, and drink for only $5.
Chili?
Soup or chili. What did I say?
No, it sounded
Super chili.
I'm sure the
They're gonna
chili
have
will
super
be.
chili or super soup.
I'm sure that the chili will be super.
It'll be either super chili or super soup. Either one is a choice, or super crackers to go with it.
Yeah, and
super drink and
I'm
a
sure
super
the
dessert.
desserts will be awesome.
I'm gonna
Not just
smack
super. All of that plus a drink for $5.
I'm trying to go fast, look at the clock, and
Okay.
try to fit everything in. Is my problem.
The proceeds are going toward sending the DeKalb County High School juniors to Boys and Girls State. So
You know what that is? I had to call her to find out.
Yeah, I know because I have high school students.
Oh, I always look for something Jen does not know the answer to, because I don't know the answer to lots of stuff. I have not stumped you yet, so I'm telling them. Because I went to the effort of calling.
That's great.
Okay, it's a week-long program to learn about local and state government. And she said these kids come back changed. They love it. They're so excited about local and state government. They were like really run for pretend office.
It's a simulation where they actually have hands-on. They're at the state capitol and they get to push the buttons and vote. And they
I love to
actually
push the
elect.
buttons over there, yeah.
They elect their officials and they really have a Speaker of the House. But more than anything else, it gets them aware of being involved in the government and the fact that when we live in a democracy, it's not just our right, it's our obligation. Absolutely. And so it opens the doors for the young, impressionable minds on how important their opinions really are.
Yeah. Well, anyway, that's a good cause. So
the American Legion is doing a great job.
You go have lunch during the parade, so that's awesome.
I love that.
Now, the 5th annual Christmas Bazaar, that's sponsored by the Smithville Review. That is very popular. Had calls about it yesterday. It's also the day of the parade, Smithville Parade, Saturday, December 6th, from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. at the DeKalb County Community Complex there in the auditorium. They've got over 25 vendors.
Lots of booths, lots of different types of items that will be for sale.
And if you want a special price on the Smithville Review, a subscription, from 8 to 10, get there.
Aha.
So you get a good buy on that.
I love specials.
I know. So there's all kinds of opportunities on December
And
the
do you know what else is on the 6th? The Homes for the Holidays fundraiser for Project Graduation.
Oh, and you're on that, right?
It just so happens that I happen to know what's going on that day because I'm having an open house.
Well, do enlighten us.
So it's from 4 to 8 p.m. That's Saturday, December 6th. We know that Project Graduation works year-round to raise funds so that the students, the graduating seniors, have a fun and safe event for them after they graduate in May, that it's an all-nighter of fun and giveaways and all sorts of fabulous things. So this is one of their fundraisers in order to provide that event for the seniors when they graduate in May. If you're interested in tickets, see any high school senior or Liberty State Bank, DeKalb Community Bank. They have tickets. It's just $10 this year. You do have to have a ticket to go, and there are 3 houses on the tour. Jason Ray.
Oh, it's beautiful in Liberty.
Oh my gosh, it's going to be fabulous. And Amanda and Bo McCracken in our house.
Oh, yeah.
We're really excited. The tree is sort of up.
It will be. It will be.
Do you need me to stop?
It'll be done by Shan. If Jen invites Shan and me over for lunch today, I'm going to think something's up, right?
Yeah, I'm not falling for that again.
Yeah, no, there's lunch.
She's got a tree.
From my decorator extraordinaire.
Yeah, I'm afraid of heights, and it takes, a 15-foot ladder on your tippy toes.
This tree is bigger than the courthaus tree.
Is it really?
I don't know.
I don't know. It looks fabulous in the spot that it is. And Shan got me started years ago, and so even though now she's too big. Now she's too big to help me. She's moved on. She's moved on.
She looks skinny to me.
Yeah, she looks great. No. But she's too big to come help me decorate, so I'm on my own.
Well, anyway.
But I know it's going to be a great event. It's lots of fun, and if nothing else, it will be something supporting the high school seniors, which I am all for. So
Absolutely.
We hope everyone comes out for that event on Saturday.
CJ called me and he didn't call me, he came by to see me at the chamber. CJ's Party Place is located at 110 West Walnut Street in downtown Smithville, and he wanted to remind everybody that also during Christmas on the Square, stop by for a free cookie and hot cocoa, and then also every child will get a candy cane, and you can register for a $50 gift certificate toward your next $150 party.
Wow.
And then December 18th, they'll have a Christmas party with karaoke. Just bring $3 and a covered dish, and that'll get you in. And then December 30th, it'll be their New Year's Eve karaoke party. They rock and roll over there, Jen.
They have a great space. I know. Yeah. They have everything that you would need. So if you're looking for special balloons for a birthday party, and I know they know how to throw a great party, but they also have all of the extras if you're just looking for a few things as an extra as well. Or if you're looking to rent an inflatable or chairs, they have all kinds of things.
Those big balloon sculptures. Oh.
Well, you can check out their Facebook page. Did you see the Santa Claus balloon sculpture that he made recently? That is the cutest thing.
Really?
That's adorable.
So cute.
Better than my flag he did?
Well, it's smaller than your flag.
Oh, is it? Yeah.
But it's
it is
Santa.
Just as awesome.
Wow.
I love it.
Santa.
It was so cute.
That's great. I'm going to have to check that out.
Check it out.
On their Facebook page.
And speaking of checking it out, DeKalb Community Bank's open house and customer appreciation is December 12th and 13th, and it'll be at all the branches. All right. Well, Shan, we are finally caught up to you. DeKalb Community Hospital News, and I hear you got some pretty big news.
Oh, got some great news.
Really?
Now, before we get into the big news, and we're calling it a new way to care. But before we get into that, I want to say a thank you to the community. We recently, this week, hosted, it was for 2 weeks long, but it ended yesterday. We hosted a diaper drive. And we partnered with Healthy Beginnings. And they called us up and said, hey, Shan, we have 12 babies left that will not have a Christmas if we don't get some sponsors. And let me tell you, I sent out a memo to all the staff.
I got it.
And then I sent it out to the chamber, and you guys sent it out to the businesses. And in less than 24 hours, not only did we have all 12 babies sponsored once, we had them all sponsored twice. So these babies, we literally, in the diaper drive, we had well over 2,500 diapers.
Oh my goodness.
2,500. And when they first came, the first donation, they collected 4 packs of diapers, and they're like, this was the most we've ever had. And I said, no. We have a room that's packed to the ceiling full of diapers. I hope you brought a big
Nothing excites a young mother more than diapers.
I know.
Oh my gosh, that's such an expense.
And then these babies, all that was required was an article of clothing and an age-appropriate toy, and then, of course, diapers. And we had businesses, and every business we contacted, because we wanted to thank them publicly, they said, no, we didn't do this for any public recognition.
It's like to pass it on
we just did it because it was the right thing to do. So please don't give us any press. So just know there are many, many businesses that took on the effort of sponsoring these babies. And our staff, they were the same way. Don't mention our name, don't say anything. And they all just, it was the sweetest thing.
Yeah,
it was just, if anybody says people don't care in DeKalb County or you can't get it, that's just not
call
true.
Shan and Shan, we'll tell them.
We'll give you a long list of carers out there. That's right.
I just have so many stories, and it's just beautiful, and these babies are going to have a beautiful Christmas thanks to so many good-hearted people.
We so love our community.
That's a great story.
Yes, and here's the big news for the hospital.
Okay.
Now here's what I'm here to announce. We have 2 new doctors coming to the hospital, and they are taking on the role of hospitalist.
Hospitalist?
I know, it sounds important.
Yeah.
It sounds confusing.
I'm a hospitalist, or what is that? Hospitality.
I don't think that's the word.
No, that's not the same.
I don't think that's the same thing. I don't think you're qualified.
It's not the same thing.
You can barely put on a Band-Aid. A hospitalist.
She's really good at calling the ambulance, though.
I'm going to think about that. I'm going to make myself a new title. It's got hospitality and then It's hard to say. Okay, we'll go back to hospital.
Okay.
Let's talk about the real thing.
Yeah, here we go.
Sorry, I had
Dr. Julie Joshi and Dr. Kimberly Collins are coming. They will be here at the end of the week. And a hospitalist is an on-site physician that their sole purpose, their only job, is to take care of patients in the hospital. They do not have an outside practice. And how this benefits our community, number one, since 1996, hospitalists have been in major hospitals
all
everywhere.
over. Mm-hmm.
So this is a big deal to come to our little rural hospital. So these doctors will not only free up our local physicians so that you have more readily available care, and they're not constantly at the hospital and you can't get an appointment because they don't have time to see you. It's going to open up their world, but your doctors will also be working with the hospitalist, and they will coordinate that care. So you don't feel like your doctor has just let you go to the hospital, but your doctor is going to be communicating with the hospitalist. So this is such a benefit and such a blessing to our hospital, and these hospitalists are so overly qualified. They are brilliant, they are excited, and they are Tennessee women, so I'm thrilled about that. Yes, they live here, they were raised here, and they are all about Tennessee.
They want to be here.
Yes. So they're house shopping as we speak.
Lots of people probably don't realize that when you go to the ER and then you do have to be admitted, or any time that you're admitted, that that has to be physician driven. So that means that the ER has to call a physician and get them on the phone, talk about the case, all of that happens behind the scenes, even though from a person's perspective, they're just being cared for. And I think that that's going to be one of the biggest benefits, that people still won't see that behind the scenes element of it, but it will be absolutely seamless. And the hospitalist, the doctor there at the hospital, is there all the time. And so you don't have to wait for a physician on the phone. They will be right there.
It's wonderful, and it will improve the quality of care across the board, because there is that on-site physician always there. Mm-hmm. And it's just such a major improvement, and I don't even think you'll have to adjust to the change. You will just acknowledge that things are even better than they were before. So we're just thrilled. This is wonderful.
Well, we were hearing about them at our hospital board meeting, and I was so impressed. I think the community is going to be just accepted with open arms, and I can't wait to meet them. They both sound fabulous.
You're going to love them. Yeah. They are so enthusiastic, and so they just can't wait to get started. They want to hit the ground running.
Well, we look forward to it. Thanks, Shan.
Thanks.
That's great news.
Well, all right, with the Appalachian Center for Craft updates, Gail Gentry's here. Now, did you have a good event last weekend?
We had a great holiday festival. So many people came out. We gave lots of tours. People got to see artists working. It was wonderful.
Oh, so glad.
Great.
Now, what have you got coming up?
I just wanted to share our holiday hours. First
good.
of all, the new Goldenrod Gallery. If you haven't been there yet, please come down, check it out. It looks entirely different. It's just gorgeous. It's fully decorated for the holidays with all kinds of handmade gifts.
Yes, one of a kinders.
Very much one of a kind. She will be opened, or we will be open until December 23rd, so closed for Christmas Eve, and then we'll reopen on January the 3rd. And the normal hours are Monday through Saturday, 10 a.m. till 6 p.m. And then on Sunday, we have noon to 5. So that will continue through the 23rd and then reopen on January 3rd. But get those Christmas gifts by the 23rd, those special handmade gifts.
Well, I know Jen talks about that a lot. You said it's got things for all price brackets.
Every price bracket that you could want, from very inexpensive things like lotions, handmade lotions and lip balms and massage oils and all types of neat things, on up to very high-end collector's items like hand-blown glass lamps from Curtis Brock.
Instruments, things made out of wood. Oh my gosh.
Furniture,
beautiful,
and jewelry.
Beautiful things.
Just so many things to choose from. So don't be afraid to go out there and think that, oh my gosh, I can't afford that, because you can. And it's wonderful. And coming up on the 15th, and I'm going to check, I'm sorry. Let me look. Oh no, December 20th. I apologize for that.
Okay.
December 20th, we are going to have an event in the gallery. Everything in the store will be 10% off. If you're a Tennessee Tech
Jen, that's the day for you to go.
I know. I'm marking it on my screen.
10% off on the 20th. Again, those hours, Monday through Saturday, 10 till 6, and Sunday noon to 5. But again, on the 20th, we'll have artists in the store, 10% off of things. If you're a Tennessee Tech employee, you'll get an additional 5% off. I'm calling it the old cafe name. The Craft Cafe is also going to be open that day.
Great.
And he will be open through the 23rd as well, reopening on January the 3rd.
Best hamburgers in DeKalb County.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my
tried that
gosh.
yet.
Well, everything's beautiful. I mean, his food is delicious, but
Really?
amazing, like mounds of deliciousness.
Ooh.
Yes, I often can't eat everything that he puts on the plate. He will have double burgers, and you don't know you're going to get a double burger with double cheese and a plate of fries.
So it's lunch and dinner for you.
Oh, it's great.
So can people find you on social media?
Yes, we're on Facebook, Appalachian Center for Craft. We're also on Twitter and Instagram, and then we are on the web, www.tntech.edu/craftcenter.
Thanks.
The other burger that I'll mention, he has a special bacon burger where he grinds up a 1/4 pound of bacon within every pound of meat. And that's named after one of our students who has a bacon sandwich with a side of bacon. And he works with special dietary needs as well, if you have allergies or whatever, or we have a great baker. So if you don't have allergies and you want to bulk up and enjoy the holidays, please come on down as well.
Yes, that's always my goal. I want to bulk up. That's
the campus
holiday season, you have to have fun.
That's right. The campus itself is a beautiful drive. It's wonderful to be up there. So if you're looking for a place to just have a nice little outing that you can get lots of Christmas shopping done, a fantastic meal, you don't have to drive out of county. You can just go to the
It's really relaxing too. Just the whole being there makes me so relaxed. I love that.
I love driving up the hill to work. So.
And then she gets to work and it's like, okay, not so relaxing. Somebody's got to do the work.
She makes it look like she's relaxed though, even when she's working.
It's dangerous to work around all of those items in the gallery, and then now the new cafe. So you need one of those CJ or whatever whatever the name of the gym was. I'm going to give those memberships after the holidays.
Thanks, Gail.
Thanks,
Gail. Good to see you.
You too.
Look who's here, Jen. It's Coco. Kathy Hendrickson from the Justin Potter Library. Now, you notice I didn't tell too much about Christmas on the Square because we didn't want to
burst your bubbles.
Okay, okay.
So we're going to let you have that.
All right. Well, tomorrow night, Christmas on the Square, we'll be participating in that, and our program starts at 6 o'clock. We will be closing at 5 to get ready for everything, move the furniture, and get everything ready. We'll back up about 5:30, and then our program starts at 6. Susan Hinton will be there with her keyboard, and we'll be doing a sing-along. We'll be doing Christmas carols.
That's going to be fun.
Things that the children know, like Rudolph and Frosty and some of those. And then afterward, we're going to have a visit from
dun dun dun.
Santa Claus will be there.
Oh, Santa Claus.
So I asked everyone to bring their cameras and their cell phones and take pictures because children love this. They just love this activity, and the parents, I think they enjoy it as much as the kids do. So we're going to be singing and having a good time tomorrow night.
Honestly, Kathy, I don't know why I'm surprised, but every time I go to this, I can't believe the number of children and people that are in the library. It's packed out.
We have had quite a few. We've had close to 200, yes. And it depends on the weather, too, how that goes. And then during, in between the carols, we'll be doing some stories. I'll be reading a few stories, and probably at the end we'll probably read,
'Twas the night before Christmas.
Can't you just see Kathy as Mrs. Claus?
I can see that.
I can just see you those cheery eyes and the little round glasses.
Well, after the holidays, I may look more like Miss Santa if I keep eating.
We all like to eat.
Yes, we do. And then on Saturday, the 6th at 10 o'clock, the FCCLA Club will have their December story time, and of course that's for children 3 to 10. They'll have activities and stories and crafts, and then they always get a little goodie bag or little refreshments, and so we appreciate them coming and doing that. So it's a lot of festivities going on. I don't know, Christmas parades.
We never slow down in
story
this county.
times. This community has a lot of things going on. And we got some good news yesterday. I was talking to someone from the Books from Birth, and that is the Imagination Library. And of course, we have gone. Our statistics have gone. We have had 56% of our eligible children, and that's up to 5, are now signed up for Imagination Library.
That's great.
And that is an increase from last year of 45%. So we've had a big increase this year in our Imagination Library.
Y'all are doing a good job of promoting that.
If and get the word out.
Yeah.
So anybody that has not signed their children up, it's from birth to their 5th birthday. They get a free book. The only thing that we ask them to do, they fill out a form. They can go online and fill out the form, and then bring it to the library. I do the database. The only thing I ask them to do is if they move, to please let me know so we can change the address.
Yep. So the books don't get.
We don't get the books anymore at the libraries, and so we have no idea if the children are receiving the books or not. So please do that. We also have a new section in our library. We attended a graphics novel workshop, and everybody's excited about this.
Yay!
We have some
previously known as comic books.
Yes. Yes.
My imagination was going kind of crazy.
Well, you can look at it either way, but they are children, and adults love them.
Oh my gosh, everyone loves them.
So it's graphic novels, and that's like Lego, and we have some Star Wars, but they're going out like hotcakes since we have moved this to just one section in the library where they can actually find it.
Yeah.
So it's a wonderful.
I used to love Archie comic books.
I do. And we have a local artist here
those?
that Luke Antoniak, who he did some things for the Cookville Library up there.
Yeah.
So he's going to be doing some things for us, I think. So maybe
great.
some logos and some different things for that. So we're looking forward to that. And we're going to have some more computer classes starting in January. So look for that in the the local media and on our website. Anytime you want to find out what's going on at the library, you can go to our website, which is DeKalbLibraries.net. It'll have our special holiday hours because we will be closed some through the holidays. And so go to that site and you can find out what's happening. And
well, you guys are busy as usual.
Yes, our book sale is coming up February the 12th through the March the 6th. So we have already boxed up. I don't know how many boxes of books we have now. Hundreds, it seems like, because we have been weeding and we've been moving some books around. So get ready for the book sale.
Oh, I got a lot last time.
We're going to have a lot of good books in this.
Every time I donate books, I should know better because then I come and I'm
back with more. I got
it's just really a swap for me.
Yeah.
It's a book swap for me. It's not a book sale.
Enjoy the holidays.
That's
great.
Thanks.
Just quickly remind everyone there's still lots of opportunities out there to help this Christmas. If you hadn't decided, who you want to help.
Yesterday was Giving Tuesday, so here's some opportunities for you.
DeKalb County Foster Children's Fund, they're still in need of donations. They had preferred that you write them a check because they don't know exactly what gifts to get. These are DeKalb County children that are in foster care.
Yes.
And so we want to take care of these children. They won't get presents otherwise. So anyway, just stop by Webb's Gifts and talk to Annette Greek, and she will be glad to take your check. Just make the check payable to DeKalb County Foster Children Fund.
And also, it's the time we talked about the Senior Angel Tree, and this is DeKalb County Angel Tree Project. Also, want to highlight them for just a moment. There are 440 angels on their trees this year. So make sure you drop off your donations to any bank branch in DeKalb County. They will process it. The deadline is Friday, December 5th, so that's coming up this week, and then Monday is when they will bring all of the gifts together and collect them and distribute them. So stop by any bank and either adopt an angel, or you're free to give whatever amount that you have to give, and all of those, of course, stay in DeKalb County, and it's just a fantastic event that Laura Stone coordinates, and we know lots of people volunteer their time and effort into making this a fabulous event. But the Angel Tree is intended for children so that all children have a Christmas.
Yes, that's so important. Now, Jen, let's remind everybody that the first Friday of the month, there's Coffee and Conversation with State Representative Terry Lynn Weaver from 7:30 to 8:30 a.m. at Social Blends, which is located at 310 West Broad Street in Smithfield. So that date will be December the 5th. And then on the third Friday, the town meeting with State Representative Mark Pody is from 10:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. at the Board of Education building, and that'll be December the 19th. And then, the parades are coming up. We've already talked about that a little. Saturday, December the 6th, the Smithfield Christmas Parade lineup is at 11 a.m. and the parade begins at 1, and lineups at the Smithfield Elementary
School.
And then Liberty
is the very next day, next Sunday, December 7th. The Liberty Christmas Parade lineup is at 1 o'clock at Salem Baptist Church, and the parade begins at 2.
But Jen, you got any Leadership DeKalb news?
Well, Shan was here to talk about hospital news, and it was our day at the hospital last month for Leadership DeKalb. So I want to say a huge thank you to Shan and Sue Conley and all the folks at DeKalb Community Hospital for hosting us a fabulous morning at DeKalb Community Hospital. We also had a couple of sponsors. DeKalb Farm Bureau and Smithfield Computer Store were both sponsors for the day. Want to thank them for their support of Leadership DeKalb. And in the afternoon, we went all throughout. It's kind of our what we call Dignity Day, and we see where our government tax dollars are being spent. So we went to the Department of Health, which, let me just say, it's almost flu season. So make sure you get your flu shot. You can go to the Department of Health, don't even need an appointment. You can just get your flu shot there. We also went to Department of Children's Services and USDA, soil conservation. We went to DeKalb Housing Authority and the Human Services Departments. And so I want to say a big thank you to all of those folks who opened their door and let the folks who they don't normally serve, but it's really important for our community leaders to understand and appreciate those services and where the needs in our community are. So I really want to say a huge thank you to all of the folks who met with us, and it's really a special person who can day in, day out be a case manager or work with people who are hurting and who have needs, and to be that sometimes it's tough love, sometimes it's just a pat on the hand and to say it'll be okay. But these folks who dedicate their lives to doing these jobs are just really amazing folks, and I just want to say thank you for the job that they do.
Well, that was a great day for leadership, and I know the class got a lot out of that. Yeah, appreciate it, Jen. Well, I'm not going to say who our outgoing board members are yet because they're still good all the way through December. Yeah. But I want to give you a quick preview. I'll start crying. Well, I'll give you a quick preview of who's coming up starting January 1st.
We do this every December, and it breaks my heart and makes me excited at the same time.
Well,
out with the old, in with the new.
Well, we still keep them on committees and
That's
stuff.
right.
Well, Kathy Hendrickson right here from the Justin Potter Library is going to be serving starting January 1st. Reed Vanderpool, Smithville Review. Oh, I'm so excited to have
That's right.
Reed. Shan Burklow representing DeKalb Community Hospital and the Smithville Fiddlers Jamboree and Crafts Festival.
And here for all the volunteer hours and things that Shan has done for the chamber, we finally get her on the board.
God love her. I drag my family into everything. So, the Gail Gentry, Appalachian Center for Craft.
So
these are people that are on the Chamber Chat. Shannon Adkins with Harbinger. Is that how you say it?
Harbinger.
Media. Harbinger. I knew I wasn't saying that right. Harbinger Media. And you're
Shannon was just in my leadership class last year, class
awesome.
president. She is fantastic, great ideas, just so smart. And we're just so lucky and blessed to have each and every one of these folks to join
I know
the board.
something. I mean, I hadn't told you this yet. You ready to hear this?
Yeah.
I got a call from one of our chamber board that's still got a 2 year left on their term.
Yeah.
But she's working in Nashville now and can't be at the meetings, so she had to resign. So guess who we got to take her place?
Who?
Jane Brown, Middle Tennessee Natural Gas.
Oh my gosh,
What are your
Jane. Big
leadership-
shout out for Jane.
Well, it's a leadership
She's
DeKalb
amazing.
alumni.
You know, really, you have the faces of Middle Tennessee Natural Gas, but you look at the fabulous, successful, wonderful faces of Middle Tennessee Natural Gas, and you're always going to find the person behind the scenes who really makes sure that everything gets done.
She is a getter-doner.
And that is
go-getter.
Jane. You would not see her on the poster.
I got a bunch of these. I got Kathy, who's the same way. Shan, I've got all these. Shannon's awesome. Really,
I'm
all
so
of them.
excited for the chamber board. This is going to
know.
be fantastic.
I can't wait. Well, anyway, Jen, we're at the end of another program, and the Chamber wants to help promote your news or special events. So give our office a call, 597.
If we didn't mention it, it's because we didn't
know. But anyway, call me, 597-4163, or email us at DeKalbTN@dtccom.net, and we'll help you spread the word. Thank you to my co-host. Merry Christmas, Jen.
Merry Christmas.
Jen Sherwood, and to all our special guests this morning, and a big special thank you to our sponsors, WJLE Radio and DTC TV. And, you know, what do we want to say to everybody? Hope you have a Merry Christmas.